dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What's up, everybody? Welcome to F.A.W.B, Forever White Belts. As you can see, we have our two OG co-hosts back, Buffalo Joe and Steven the Answer. What's going on, fellas?
Another day in the life, Nate. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Just, adapting to this new training regiment. My body's been hurting quite a bit. Yeah, man, it's it's funny. I'm just not recovering like I used to. These 2-a-day workouts are they're tough. They're not easy. And I remember back when I was younger, I remember my older coaches being like, yeah, these are tough stuff. And I'm like, oh no, I'm doing okay. No, they suck, dude. They are not fun.
Yeah, I haven't done 2-a-days as far as two like striking or jujitsu classes back to back in a long time. I usually do like one gym session and then one like training session, whether it be striking or jujitsu.
Yeah, well, you've been having to recover from an injury. Why don't you give us a little bit of an update on that and remind everybody what it was?
Oh yeah, well, I tore the ligament, the bicep ligament off the bone, and they had to go in and stitch it back to the bone. And it's not a muscle, so it's kind of a weird injury where like it takes forever to heal. And so my timeline was after the surgery was an 8-month long timeline. So I've been kind of like. One, I got real depressed for a little while, but I came back in.
That happened.
And I've been coming in at noon because like not a lot of people are around, and I get to use the heavy bag, And I actually ran into a boxer who had about 19 fights, 19 boxing bouts, and I'm working with him right now to get my left hand like good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just like running some drills, and I'm just not using my right hand. For now,
dude, that's freaking awesome. I didn't know we had a boxer that was coming through the gym.
Yeah, no, I ran into him maybe last month, and I kind of been like trying to get him to come in for a while, dude, and then finally like last week he's like, yeah, man, all right, let's do it. And so he's been meeting me at noon.
Yeah. Let me know what days those are, and I'll run on down there one of these days and get a training in with you guys. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we're just like really just working on the bag, working on the bag, running drills, Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where like I just happened to run into him, and he like wanted to come and see what I could do, and I was like, all right, man, but I can only use one hand, and so basically like I have a jab and a hook, and that's pretty much it. But it's been cool. Yeah.
Did you you should have him check out your match, your boxing match.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, that's good.
His one takeaway was like that I could have used body shots, which is something that after looking at it, I kind of thought that too.
Yeah, well, that's why we compete, right?
Yeah.
See what we can improve on. Speaking of competition, Steven, you did a competition. And we spoke on that last time me and you trained on that exact concept of like the competition really showed you what you needed to work on. How's it been since then?
I'll tell you what, I've been starting most rounds standing up now. And it's interesting too, because I didn't have a big talk with our head coach about this issue, like what I saw as being like the big weak points in my game. But shortly after the competition, he just started doing more stand-up stuff. We've been doing a lot more judo throws. It just organically happened, but here's the real deal: because of that competition and the like real revelation to me that this was a huge gap in my skill set, I've been more willing to be full participant because like I'm in my mid 40s. It's great to get thrown around a lot, but I'm more motivated because I can see the reward.
100%.
Yeah. Just keep a lot of Epsom salt on hand.
I hear you, a lot of Epsom salt and some ice, bro.
And I'm doing the same thing. I'm like, lifting or running or whatever in the morning, one of those two, and then like training evenings. Although thankfully now I can plan on coming in tomorrow morning. That's cool. I'm like really grateful because that's adding a whole, like, Fridays wasn't an option for me for a variety of reasons, and now it's back on the menu. So I'm just trying to take it as it comes. And but yeah, competition definitely reveals stuff. Be able to use that revelation when I'm in training, going, hey, this isn't really comfortable for me, but I'd rather be uncomfortable here in training than be uncomfortable there in competition, or worse yet, in real life.
When you need it.
Yeah, and I am in a profession where the possibility of needing to use this stuff in real life exists.
Yeah, and being able to do it correctly, not only helps you, but it also helps a lot of the patients too, because you don't have to like struggle and slam them on their head, you know what I mean, to get them down. A lot of times, if you know like a good dashi arai or something like that, you can sweep them pretty good and still hang on to that arm right before they hit the ground. I mean, usually, if you get the right angle on the jump. I think too that competition also showed our coaches as well what we need to work on as a gym, and I think that exposed quite a bit too. We're like, oh, okay, so some of our guys are having trouble with some of the takedown. Well, then let's start focusing on this takedown, and that's something that I enjoy as a coach. Is that you see as a whole, like, okay, collectively as a team, this is our whole. And I'm really proud of, Chris for recognizing that and then doing the things that he needs to do to correct that and keep us, well-rounded gym. So it's pretty awesome.
I'll say this, man. I'll say that Chris has always been great about like wanting to work on his weaknesses. He was the first one in our gym to like be like, hey, maybe instead of doing like jujitsu from our knees, we should start standing, or maybe you should throw on the gloves today because like my hands aren't very good and they're not going to get very good by wishing and hoping. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, he was always real good about that kind of stuff, and yeah.
And that a credit to him for not having like, a big ego in the sense that like, oh no, well, just trying to grind out what it is we're already doing, and just kind of like some schools out there, man, they're just like, we have all the answers, man. We don't need to adapt. We don't need to change things. This is the way we've done it, and this is the way we've always done it, kind of like some traditional type of mindset. Where we're really adaptive. We're like, hey, man, we're all still students of the game. We're trying to learn and adapt as we go. We have no real set curriculum. We're constantly evolving and really kind of gear a lot of the lesson plan to the individual. And we've been, successful in that so far. I think, again, as we get bigger and bigger, we're going to need to get some more coaches enabled to be able to do that. But thankfully, a lot of our guys are willing to step up and help individuals right from the get-go. That's another wonderful thing about our gym is that, when you walk in, we have so many individuals there that are willing to work with you. We don't really have a big bully ego type of atmosphere. And I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I don't think that I would have stayed if it was like that. I think there's so many gyms where you go in and like, I mean, I think that because I've traveled to other places, and there are some gyms where it's just weird because you're just trying to feel out the other person. You know what I mean? And I come in and I'm like 290. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say you're also a big guy. There's no like going easy with you.
Yeah. So like, I've had guys that kind of came at me pretty hard, and then also I've had guys like where you could kind of flow roll, like I don't want to push it, they don't want to push it. We're just trying to feel each other out, kind of thing. I've had that happen too. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, speaking of traveling around, man, you were just on vacation and something happened. Why don't you tell us about that, man?
I just tied the knot with my fiance.
Congrats.
And, yeah, man, we went to Maui and we stayed there for a week, and then we came back and we had a big like reception where I got to have like it was so cool, man, because we had like we had people from the tribe, and then we had like people from the dojo, and then we had people from like other walks of life, and a couple of bikers showed up. It was just cool, man. It was just one of those things where I felt the love. I was really like, it was awesome that you guys came, because you know what I mean? Like I spend a lot of time with you guys. I haven't spent a lot of time with you, Nate, like very recently because of my injury, but like, I
haven't seen you either.
Yeah, a lot of time.
What happens when you get married, man? You just forget about us, I guess.
And then, after that, like, I was just pretty much socially burnt, man.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, and then, Eddie said that he would start working with me, man. And like I said, like he's an old man. He's like 60. He's got to be about 65 or something. What would you say? Steven, about 65, something like that. But it's cool. He's like, look, man, I really like working with you because it makes me like have to get out of bed. Like, it makes
right. Yeah. It's beneficial on both ends, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro. Heck yeah. Well, again, congratulations. It was really nice going to the reception. We got to see a bunch of like different aspects of your life all in one room, and that was really nice. You couldn't say any what am I trying to say here? Moving on. Anyways, it was really nice. I'm still really pumped about that pumpkin pudding that you shared with us, and that was so freaking good.
I'm telling you, man. I was like, look, I'll share it with the people that I throw punches with. Like that's it, though. Like I'm not sharing it with the one.
Yeah. No, if I'd have known it was that good, we might have had to fight for it, bro. For sure, it was so good. I think I ate like a quarter of that, and I had poor Roman sitting next to me, and he's all like trying to, behave and not eat a ton because he has a match coming up here on the 24th. So he's like, we put that pie right in front of him, and he just saw tears coming down his eyes, bro. It's hilarious.
I didn't know. I wouldn't have done that, dude. But I just like that was so I haven't had any of that since like 2011, 2012 or something. Yeah. And like it's my favorite dessert, and my Aunt Betty May, my great Aunt Betty May, she makes it all the time, man. And I just wanted you guys to try it because it's like it's my favorite dessert.
Now we know what to talk about. You're talking about, yeah. I know why you're that big now, bro. It makes sense.
Well, you see all the natives, like none of them were like under 250.
Bro, one of the only complaints I had about that whole thing is I was like, where was the fry bread at? I was like, I want some fry bread. That was like 85% of the reason why I showed up was for the fry bread. Zero fry bread there. I was so I'm looking over at him. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? What's happening here?
Yeah. Well, because my only request was the pumpkin pudding.
Okay. Well, next time some Indian tacos would be nice, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Maybe for the what do they call that? Anniversary.
Yeah.
So what's been going on with you, Steven, at work, man? I mean, when we last talked, you were getting I think you're going for the interview, or you just got the position, and now you already are rising through the ranks. That's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, no, it's interesting timing. I started doing extra shifts at a different facility, not the one that I'm like scheduled full time at. My manager asked me to cover a shift there on some month or so back, and they just really liked my work there, my work ethic and interaction with the residents. I think a big part of that has a lot to do with my own experiences with mental health struggles and my ability to relate. And some stuff I just can't teach. So even though I have a bachelor's degree in behavioral health and all that is worth, I also have all this lived experience because I experienced delusions, hallucinations, persistent stuff. And it allows me to have a lot of empathy and kind of tap into what's going on with individuals that I don't think, I can't imagine that people who don't have that lived experience have access to that the same way that someone who does. You know what I mean?
No,
So
100%, man.
yeah, and just so worked out that like a position became available at that facility, that, you know, for me it was a promotion, and so the manager there offered it to me, and I accepted. I really like it too. There's a lot of things I can't say, but I will say that my experience working for Cascadia has been overwhelmingly positive across the board. I can't say enough good things about that organization, and I'm just really grateful that that it's mutual. I like them.
Definitely, bro.
Yes, and thank you, Joe, because Joe was the one that turned me on. He's like, "Hey, I really think you should apply at this organization," and I'm like, "Whatever you say, coach." And I applied, and here we are. So
look at that, man. It seems to be working out quite well, and I'm glad you're getting a lot of fulfillment from it. You know, not just a paycheck, but it seems like you feel like you found a purpose in this, and that's amazing, man. Really,
it is amazing. I really enjoy going to work. I was talking to my wife. She's headed to work herself, and she was like, "Go to work. I'm tired." I was like, "I love going to work."
it changes everything, doesn't it? I feel the same way about coaching, man. It's not something like, oh, I have to go and train. It's like, no, I get to go and do this.
Yeah.
You know, and just that little difference in mind frame, I mean, it really shapes your life. It changes your outlook on a lot of things. And yeah, I feel the same way. I feel very blessed and privileged to be in this position to be able to, I guess, what is it, fulfill my purpose or feel like I have purpose now, compared to, you know, a lot of times in my earlier, you know, my 20s and stuff like that, I felt kind of lost. I didn't really feel like I had purpose, much like, you know, all of us on here. So to finally get to this point where it's like, yes, this is the light or the path that you know, it's right for me. It's crazy, man. It's surreal sometimes.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of it's cool that you moved into town, because I remember, I don't remember exactly where you were living.
Damascus. Yeah, Damascus, Oregon. It's about an hour and a half with traffic. One way, bro. One way. Hey, big shout out to Buffalo Joe too. Steven Joe actually helped me and Red Fox here get this apartment. He suggested it to us. He's like, hey, this place has openings. It was the first one we looked at, the first one we applied for, and it all happened like within a week.
It's
like, it was like a super easy transition, bro. I was like, wow.
It's literally just networking. And that was one of the things, like with Steven, it was like, I had a line for somebody that's been trying to recruit me for years for that job. And I actually just recently tried to apply for it, but we couldn't figure out a good schedule where I could do their training and keep going to school. Cause like, I'm so close to finishing my degree. I can't give anything up. Like all the time slots are filled for like the next year. And the funding is literally going to burn out like at the year's end. Yeah. So I couldn't do it. And so I passed it on. And then like with you, Nate, it was like, I knew some guys that like for a real long time. And when I posted on my page, they were like, hey man, check this one out. And I was like, immediately passed it on to you. It was like, go here.
I mean, our biggest hoop to jump through, or we felt, was going to be the fact that we have 3 dogs. And
I think you had 2 dogs.
No, we have 3, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, uno, dos, tres.
And they're what kind of dogs are they?
So we have the little tiny one you saw, Bear. Remember him? That little tiny one?
Oh yeah.
That might be the one you don't remember. We have that one. Then we have my red-nosed pit bull, Zeus. And then we have the newest one we have. She's only about 13, 14 months old. Peanut Butter. Her full name's Peanut Butter Pickle Princess. And she's like a pit bull mastiff mix. And she's a big old sweet girl. And so we have all those 3, but we're able to you know, they allow animals here, and we did all the paperwork. We had to pay a little bit more to have them, but it is what it is. They allowed us to have them, and that was pretty cool. And
Dude, that is
you know,
awesome.
thankfully, you know, this place fits all of our needs. It's not the biggest place, but it fits all of our needs, and it's. I'm now within, I think, with no traffic, I'm 16 minutes from the gym.
Do
So
you
I've been
guys
able to. What's up?
you guys need anything?
No, no, dude, we're already here. Yeah, we're all set,
Oh,
bro.
all right. Yeah.
We
Well, it
got it
wasn't like I
all.
could have helped you move anyways. But
Exactly. So thanks, but no thanks. Yeah, man. No, we're
yeah.
good. But it's been really nice being so close to the gym because I've been able to put in a lot more time there and availability for people to train. Like Steven was saying earlier, we have early bird classes now, which is 6 a.m. to about 7:30, depending on how long guys want to stay, on Wednesday and Fridays. So we've been able to do that. I've been able to throw in competition classes 7 p.m. to like 8:39 on Tuesday and Thursdays, which again, right there's four extra availability for classes. I can hit Mondays now,
Mhm.
which I took Mondays off before. Originally, I was showing up to the gym 4 times a week, but like I said, it was a 3 hour round trip, and it just was cutting into so much, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I cut it back to going from 4 days a week to 2 days a week. Now I can pick up my Monday class again, which has been awesome. Yeah, it's just been I've been able to really structure things to where we can have a beginner, intermediate, and then also have a section for or available class for like our guys that are competing. Because before I had to blend them all, and it's pretty hard to get lesson plans when you're blending everybody because everybody has like different levels, you know. So I
Yeah.
couldn't really do a lot of emphasis on some of the I guess more advanced techniques or more advanced concepts.
Mhm.
We were sticking to a lot of like basic stuff because I mean we're getting people that were coming to us from they didn't know anything, and we're still a business and we still have to sell jujitsu and sell martial arts. So we teach the majority. And yeah, I was just I was getting so frustrated last year, bro, because it was like I felt like we were putting in so much time and effort into the gym, and we had a lot of good things going with the competition team happening, and the success we were having with the scrap yard and the guys going over there and then all that. And I was just like, dang, we gotta move because we gotta put more time in there. If we're gonna really build up the program to where we want it to be, we just gotta be in town so that I can be there 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Us just really, making that decision to move over here and dedicate that's been yeah, it's been a blessing, and it's been exciting, man. We're both really happy to be here. So yeah.
That because I remember the day that you were like, "Hey, man, I can't come in like Mondays anymore. It's costing too much money. Like it's
Hmm.
actually like I'm losing money. Like I'm paying to be here.
Yeah,
Like,
and yeah, I
and
was
I'm
paying
just
to be there, and I was paying to be there.
yeah,
Yes.
right. No, no, no. And it was
Yeah.
like one of those things where it was like, damn, man. And
Mhm.
like we didn't want to lose you, but at the
Mhm.
same time, like, dude, if you're in a financial crunch, I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I
Mhm.
don't know of a single place that I've traveled like where I would have went like an hour and a half to go. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
you're a damn saint doing that stuff,
We
man.
did that for like 2.5 years almost. It was
Yeah,
only the last 6 months of this past year where we cut it back to twice a week.
yeah,
And it was. I know if the program's doing well, everything's going well. I know that money's there or whatever, and it's not even a money thing. It was like more of a time and commitment thing, where it's like this is what 3 hours a day add times freaking four, so you're looking at 12 hours, almost 15 hours sometimes a week just in
yeah,
travel time.
yeah,
That cuts into a lot sometimes, and we had to leave right after Red Fox got off of work, so we're
yeah,
leaving right at 3:30 to get there by 5. Sometimes we're a little bit late. Being late to martial arts always messes with me. Plus by the time you're traveling and you get there, it's like, fuck, do I even want to train right now? Like,
Yeah.
I traveled an hour and a half, bro. You know, so it just did so much to us mentally and emotionally that I just don't have that burden anymore. Now it's just about acclimating to the new schedule and getting things off the ground. And I'm excited that you know, we're doing that, and I'm super happy that I get to train with you guys more. I mean, Steven, when's the last time me and you got to train prior to like this past week? It's been months.
It's been a while. Yeah.
It's been a while. Yeah. And now it's, what's up, buddy?
Oh, no, I'm just agreeing with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then, like, the 2 days you were coming were days I wasn't.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's tough too. And that really sucked because I was only able to get to train with, you know, half the gym sometimes. I mean, there's guys like Mike. I couldn't go and train with him on the weekends anymore. Adam, I wasn't seeing him. You know, Muscle Chris, I wasn't seeing him. I was barely seeing James. You know, big shout out to Big Ugly, man. I don't know if you guys know, he took off now. He ended up moving. He went to basic, so he's out there protecting us. So yeah, big shout out to Big Ugly, bro. I know. What's that?
His turn, man.
But training base he's at?
I believe he's down in Texas.
Oh,
maybe.
Was that Fort Hood?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think it's Fort Hood.
Now I feel like I'm talking out my ass. It's with the National Guard. And I want to say it was somewhere in the South, like down there.
Oh, it's in the South for sure.
Yeah. But I'm not. Yeah, I don't know 100% where. But yeah, I sleep a little easier at night knowing that James is out there, you know, standing guard. It's nice.
I think it's hilarious that dude went into drones. You know?
No, I know. Big old dude in the
he's
drones.
Go beat up
I know.
That's hilarious. He's gonna beat the fuck out of all those nerds.
Controller out of it. So,
what was that?
No one's gonna wrestle the controller out of his hand. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
No, I would imagine not, bro. It is funny, man. But me too. Yeah, and I'm super happy for him. I'm proud of him. I know that he kind of went through the ropes there for a minute, trying to find like a job in law enforcement or correctional, and you know, there's a lot of hoops to jump through that shit. So for him kind of taking this route right here, again, I think it gives him a sense of purpose. If it's in line with what he wants to do, it's his character. I mean, James has always been kind of like a protector anyways. So him going and doing something like this, I think is going to be really beneficial for him for sure. So we're just going to miss him at the gym. Now me and Chris were saying, man, we don't have any more like really big guys, you know, like we got Steven and Ruben, but like big guys, like who do we got? You know, Slav, I guess.
I'm like I said, like I'm out for another 3 months, and as far as like training with other people and like
a while, yeah.
And then even when I come back, there's gonna be that weird like because I feel like I'm training now, which is cool. I feel like I'm training again, but it's not the same as rolling or sparring.
No,
and so there's gonna be that weird like coming back where I'm just gonna get like punched and beat up a lot, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I know you can't.
We're just waiting to punch you again, bro. Hurry it up already, man.
Yeah. Oh, I finally today was the first day that I did 3 sets of 10 on a 25-pound weight. And that is actually getting respectable.
You know, when you get tired, Joe, and you're like, God damn, this arm really sucks and it hurts and I don't want to do this, just remind yourself, buddy, he did not get the tap on you.
He did not get the tap. I won practice.
Let's never forget how this all happened.
It was
ripping your arm from an arm bar on Igor, right?
That's not even close to how this
rolled it.
Is that what like is circulating around the camp?
That's what I've been telling people. So Igor broke his arm.
It was actually so much less sexy than that. It was
what happened?
Yeah.
I thought I thought it was through that. Like we were training and then we just got done training with Igor and you're like, yeah, man, I think I might have tore my arm or something because he just ripped it out of that. Yeah, you were there, Steven.
No.
He just went, he had an underhook. He just threw up an underhook.
It was an underhook.
And really, I think that
that was an armbar.
No. I literally like fished for an underhook and my arm exploded.
Yeah, but you did a bunch of preacher curls earlier that day, correct?
Yeah, that's true. I was doing preacher curls, which
you destroyed your arm with preacher curls, and then underhooking Igor was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, and then my arm.
You gotta be careful with that, dude.
Like, is this what happens at 41 years old? My limbs just explode when I do regular exercise. Like, apparently it is, dude.
Apparently. Yeah, man. Shoot, especially when you're rolling with that little beast.
Is he still around?
Yeah, of course he's still around. I just rolled with him. I want to say on Tuesday.
God.
Yeah, we rolled.
I'm gonna give that dude neon neck.
Yeah.
That guy has the building blocks to be a grappling machine, man.
Oh, he's on his way for sure. He's on his way.
If that, like, I want that dude to win some gold medals because I believe he is fully capable of it.
You know who's the one that's
our club? Yeah.
What's that?
What was the name of that Rocky villain? Draco, the
Draco. Yeah. Draco.
The Draco of our club. He
really is, dude. He's built like a little Greek god too, just a big freaking dude. He's such a nice kid too. Like that's the only way that I'm able to ever get the edge on him is I just get mean. he's just so nice, and I'm just like, no, I'll get freaking mean with you, bro. And he's like, no, just settle down. Even though he's like, man, I'll snap you if I have to. Yeah. He's a gentle giant for sure, bro. But if you piss him off, I'm sure he can really get down. One of the guys that I'm really looking forward to competing this year outside of Igor is going to be Mohammed.
Yes,
I don't know.
Is he going to compete?
Dude, Mohammed is he's gotten like he's a grappling beast, bro.
Yeah, good.
A beast. I would say Mohammed is probably a blue belt, maybe with a couple stripes, and he's only been training for like a year. And I'm sorry, a year and a half now. And the dude is just the way that he absorbs techniques and information and then applies it, it's like next level, bro. He's doing really well.
He's not even training that often, is he? He's only got to be there 2 or 3 days a week.
I think he's going like 3 days a week, at least in the gym. But he must be doing something on his own. He's been really able to lock in those triangles. His triangle game is much like Chris's triangle game. And that's coming from like Chris, bro. Like where Chris is like, yeah, man, he's really getting that triangle shit down. So that's gonna be awesome. We got, like I said, we got Chef coming up on the 24th. He's doing his first ever amateur match with the NWC. He's gonna be there in Vancouver, Washington.
MMA,
kickboxing.
Oh, kickboxing. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I think he's gonna do fine, dude.
Oh yeah. He's gonna do really well, actually. I have no reserves on Chef's stand up at all. I think he's gonna do fantastic against anybody he's placed up against at that 135 division for sure. Much like Solomon will when Solomon gets up there too. He's going to be competing quite a bit this year. We're working on Slav to start competing too. He's looking at doing a couple more matches at the scrapyard. Okay. Since he's kind of in that contender for that 170 belt. And then once he kind of, he does a few matches there, he might drop down to 155 and start taking on the amateur circuit locally.
I think at 155.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. We beast at 155. Like,
well, yeah, he would be, but like maintaining that would be like even.
He was a wrestler, though. He was a wrestler. He's only 170 right now, and he was a wrestler back in the day. So I think that he can do it. I should say he's not one. He's like 176 right now, but I think he can do it. Given a couple 6 months or whatever, because like he was saying, he's like, my diet's okay, but he's like, there's ways I can cut that weight, and I was like, all right, man, well, we'll see how that goes. Yeah. What about you, Steven? Are you looking to compete again this year, or?
Yeah, that got brought up earlier today in training, and I'll tell you what I told Joe. It's not up to me. I didn't want to compete the first time.
Yeah, that's right. I think we coaxed him. We're like, hey, bro, we need you.
When my coach decide I'm competing, then I will start looking at, but really, I just kind of want to settle into, being a blue belt, keep working on the obvious holes in my game. And, if that's the consensus that I should do another competition, that it'd be good for the gym, that sort of thing, then sure. Mm-hmm. I don't.
I would say just keep working and get used to carrying the belt for a little bit. The skill level jumps dramatically at blue, because you can be a blue belt for up to 5 years. So
forever. I know some blue belts forever.
Yeah, you can be a blue belt forever, man. So
ripped and torn up blue belts. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah, what is this guy doing?
Tape fingers, everything. So,
Every time someone's about to hand him a purple belt, he changes gyms.
Get that shit away from me.
Yeah.
No shit. Yeah. Man, well, I'm excited, if it does happen, I'll definitely make that one, man. Just happens that the one you did last time happened to be on a scrapyard weekend, so we couldn't go to that. But I'm super excited that we're gonna have some more jiu-jitsu tournaments coming up in the next foreseeable future. I think I'm gonna do a jiu-jitsu tournament myself. Nice. Probably in Nogi, and just kind of see where I'm at with that. I just gotta, I don't know. I probably go in as like a intermediate, maybe. I don't know how that works out, per se. I just don't want to deal with like any kind of like heel hooks. I don't want my knee to get blown. Oof. That's the only thing I gotta watch out for.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I don't know. Like I'll just tap. Like I don't give a shit. Like it's a $10 fucking medal. Like right.
And jiu-jitsu to me is always a little bit different than like striking, because when somebody's punching me in the face, I'm like, I can't just give up when you're hitting me. But if you got me in like a submission, I'm like, I don't know. It's a weird mental thing. You got me.
Yeah, I get that.
I get that. It's a weird, and I'm just weird. Anyways, guys, you guys going to training tonight? Anybody gonna be there?
No, I'm not.
Nope.
What am I going to do there?
Just come watch me, I guess. Just come. Yeah. I need someone to tape, when I'm rolling for my content, creation and all that.
Oh yeah.
Just be a tape guy.
Roll.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
The number of rounds. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
You got it in, man.
Well. Steven, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, though, right?
That's maybe? Barring unforeseen circumstance, 6 o'clock, right?
Yep, 6 a.m.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, guys, I'm going to let you guys get going. I didn't want to keep you guys too long, and I got to head out to go and train. So thank you both for getting on here and doing a little catch-up episode. It's good to hear that you guys are both doing well. I'm happy to hear, Joe, you got married, and Steven, you got a promotion. It really sounds like life is on, that upward slant, guys. I think we're doing it. I think we're on the right path if things are going well for us. As
long as we keep doing the work behind the scenes, and we keep our people, we stay with our people. I think we're good.
Yeah. I think so too, brother. All right, guys. Well, you guys have yourselves a great night. Steven, I'll see you in the morning. And Joe, I'll talk to you a little bit later. All right, bro?
All right, Nate.
All right, brother. You take care, okay?
All right. Take care, guys. Yeah. Later.